And we're live, and I am checking the audio. God, I thought I'd have time to pull it up before it went live. Guys, are you ready? Okay, man, I need to quit yelling at the camera. So I'm going to tone it down a little bit. If you guys can hear me okay tonight, that is great. I've got it switched over to the comments so that I can see your comments when you make them tonight. So guys, thanks for stopping by. We're gonna another video on real estate agent training and tips with Josh in that series. I know it's been maybe a week and a half, 2 weeks since we touched base on that series. I'm gonna get through today's video rather quickly. Gotta get it done before it's Sabbath time. Didn't get to get it out this morning. Had a bunch of great appointments today. Had a bunch of great conversation with agents today. Whew, man. If you're looking for a video that tells you how to prep your buyer and how to work your buyer through the due diligence process, that is what today's video is all about. So if you're having some hiccups or you're just wanting to know some other nuggets that other agents like me use to help buyers through the due diligence process, that's the reason you're going to stick around for today's video. So let me go over here to my handy dandy B-roll, and then we'll come back with the intro to the channel. Alright, that was so fast. I was dancing. Okay, so if you're new to the channel, my name's Josh Barnett. I'm a real estate agent, 15 years. I'm at eXp Realty currently, and I've just been blown away by all the amazingness that eXp Realty has to offer. So this channel is designed to help you with tips and tricks through your real estate career, training and tips through your real estate career to make you a better agent. The better agent you are, the better you can help your customers. So if you have any questions about that or any questions about eXp Realty, don't hesitate to give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email. I'd be happy to go over everything with you and maybe help you on your next step, because eXp Realty will blow your mind away, everything it has to offer. But let's get into today's video. Let me do a little screen share. Uh-oh. What? Wait a second. Okay. Sorry, hit the wrong button. So it's real simple. It's real simple in real estate to know what the next steps are. At least if you read the contract. It's everything in the whole process for the buyer and the seller. It's already in the contract. All you got to do is read the contract. I know I sound like a broken record because I say that in all these training videos and all these tip videos, but the Oklahoma Bar Association, the Oklahoma Real Estate Commission, you know, brokers that have been in the business 30 years and seen all sorts of stuff, attorneys who've had to deal with all sorts of real estate lawsuits and stuff like that, they built this contract. This contract is one of the best ways to get two people to agree on something and get them to closing, something being the house purchasing process. So when we're talking about prepping buyers, when we're talking about getting buyers through the inspection period, all you got to do is read the contract to them. It's that simple. They're signing off that they read it, but you've got to read it to them. And I'm constantly prepping buyers for the next step along the process. Definitely when we contract, we definitely go over the next steps when it comes to due diligence. So using the Oklahoma Real Estate Commission contract as an example, the due diligence period will start if this clause right here is left blank in 3 days. So the starting period of the due diligence is very important. And that sets you up for everything that the buyer can do in clause 7. And they can inspect the property during this time, you know, with reasonable notice, during this time as much as they want with whoever they want. And when you leave this clause blank, that's 10 days. It says 10 days if left blank right there. But they can inspect all sorts of things. And the Real Estate Commission lined out some ideas that they may want to do. And that's disclosure statements, disclaimer statements, flood, storm, runoff, psychology impact, hazard insurance, environmental risk, roof, home insurance, structural inspection, fixtures, equipment, termites, wood destroying insects, use of property. That's really important. That's really important. You can't back out of a contract because, oh no, you found out it has an HOA now. That's very important. That's why title needs to get the title report to your buyer as soon as possible so they can review that title report. And then square footage. So those are some things that the Real Estate Commission lines out that people should look for with their inspections. And then also it says, buyer, together with any person deemed qualified by the buyer. It could be Uncle Joe, it could be Uncle Larry. Anyone they want can go visit that house and do inspections, investigations, and reviews. Okay? So as long as you're setting up the buyer, hey, we're going to contract on this day. Here's our time reference date. Here's how long we have to do all the investigations, inspections, and reviews. You're going to be setting them up to win. And then you as a real estate agent too, as you're showing that property, as we've discussed in other videos, you're going to be saying things during that showing and as you're writing this contract of, hey, you know, I'm not an engineer, I'm not a structural engineer, but with the cracking in the brick over here and the cracking in the sheetrock over here, the home inspector is probably going to recommend you get a structural engineer inspection too. So to hedge that, and if you're comfortable going ahead and doing that all at once, we can get the home inspection and the structural engineer inspection taken care of right away. Or if things like, one of the ways that make your job easier is if you were to look at the heater closet and the heater looks super old and there's like a whole bunch of dust bunnies in there. Navy guys will get that joke. There's a whole bunch of dust bunnies in there. You may want to go ahead and have an HVAC, a heat and air conditioning company, come out and do a heat and air conditioning inspection right away. Those guys do those for, I think, like $120, $160. That's good insurance that you got a good unit. Having an HVAC company, heat and air company, look at it. So things like that. If the backyard has a bunch of trees on it, or if it's a 1930s home and there's no disclosure saying that the sewer system has been replaced already, then the home buyer's probably going to want to upgrade to the sewer scope and get the sewer system scoped to make sure no trees have grown in the old pipes or crushed the pipes or stuff like that. You know, you can make your job easy as an agent by prepping the buyer and paying attention to the surroundings of the home. So that's real estate tips and tricks today. When you're doing the inspections, just look at the home and prep that buyer for what would be best for them. Like, I know that if I'm buying a home that has air ducts in the ground, I'm getting the air ducts scoped. That's what I'm doing. And I'm telling that to buyers too. Hey, it never hurts to check. It never hurts to check. So I hope today's real estate tips and tricks video was good info for you and you really enjoyed it. If you have any questions about other ways to prep buyers for the due diligence period, put them down in the comments below. If you've got some good ideas on how to prep buyers for the due diligence period, put them down in the comments below, because if you've got great ideas, we want to share it with everyone. We want to spread the word on the community on how to be better real estate agents so we can better serve the consumer. If you raise your service level up, then everyone's happier, and you're a professional. You're getting paid a lot of money. Read the contracts, know what they say, and just point people in the right direction. You can't make the horse drink the water, but you can point them in the right direction, and that's going to make the whole process a lot easier for you, and it's going to make the closing a lot easier for the buyer. So if you found value in today's video, give it a thumbs up, share it with all your friends, subscribe to the channel if you love these real estate agent tips and tricks, these cool tech at eXp Realty, the benefits of eXp Realty, and all that other stuff. I've been at small, teeny-weeny independent brokerages. I've been at big independent brokerages. I've had my own office, and I've been at a franchise. I promise you, you're not going to find a good place as eXp Realty. And I'm here to help you make that journey when you're ready to. All right, guys, Josh Barnett, eXp Realty. I'll see you on the next clip.